say it's one of the best or one of the most useful apps I've ever experienced with my multiple sclerosis. I have cognitive problems where thinking just basic thoughts, going through a process, I sometimes will have problems or I'll forget things. This app is great in helping me with little tools to try to remember stuff. This app, as I've noticed with this app, that it helps me notify myself if I'm going to have MS problems or I'm going to have symptoms flare up. And I find it very useful in that. It gives me like a red flag. It waves a red flag saying, hey, you're going to have a bad day today. I've noticed that with the scores, and you can see it gives you the scores and gives you a chart at the end showing how you've done in the past few days. The past three days before today, you can see they're in the red. They weren't too good. They scored 300 or less. That's a warning sign for me that I'm going to have a rough day. It's giving me a flag to say, hey, you may want to slow down a little today. When you have a process or you have a few steps to do, go slower to get it done while working on an account or working on a computer. Just take your time and think things through. And today I scored 447. I had a great day. I mean, I was able to remember things, spit it off the top of my head and say, okay, this is how this has to be done. And I was able to do it, no problem. I've shown it to a couple people at work and they looked and they go, yeah, I noticed you had a rough time today, and what did you score? I said 290. Or yeah, you were doing really good today. What was your score? I said 440. Relaxation and relief. That's the biggest thing. I've had MS for 23 years and I have never had a tool like this where I could use it and it could tell me to say, hey, watch out for today. You may have a rough day. Or I'll get a high score. That's like, hey, give it your all. You're going to kick it. You're going to do good today. That's one of the greatest things that I've experienced with this app. Trust me. Watch me do a test and then tell me how I do today. How I do today from the score on that test. That's the thing with MS. You never know where it's going or how it's going to change. This app, I have it as it's like a speed light, okay, where it's flashing yellow or it's flashing red or it's flashing green. I have something now where it's giving me a heads up of which direction or which way to go now. So I find it very useful and I'm very thankful.